Alright, here's just a quick update on the dose that I actually received during my trip to Brazil. This glow curve report, of course, includes the dose that I received during the flight as well, which is at least 100 microsievert gamma dose as well as a muon dose from space. So you have to take that into consideration when analyzing these curves. So on the top left of each graph you can see the individual reading for each of the 4 total dosimeters. They are thermoluminescent dosimeters, or TLDs, and 2 of the dosimeter crystals are lithium fluoride with lithium isotope 6. The other 2 contain lithium isotope 7. That's because lithium isotope 6 has a good cross-section for thermal neutrons, so those 2 detectors will be able to show a gamma and a neutron dose, and the other ones will just show the gamma dose. They're as sensitive to gammas as the other ones. So by the difference in dose between the lithium 6 and lithium 7 dosimeters, you can actually tell if there has been a significant neutron dose. The neutron dose would also appear on the very high channels in the graph, and you can see there's not much of a dose on any of these dosimeters, though I don't know which 2 are the lithium 6 dosimeters. You can see they all look pretty much the same, so there's not been a significant neutron dose even during the flight. The readings you get from these TLDs are actually in nanocoulomb reading, and you have to apply a calibration factor in order to get a dose of a sievert, or, well, microsievert in this case, of course. And the thing is with that the official agency that did this dosimetry for me does not have the proper calibration factors for flight personnel or for thorium exposure. They just monitor reactor personnel and nuclear medicine personnel. So the readings shown here might actually be as far as 20% off, so 20% more or 20% less than this. But still, as you can see, I received pretty much half a millisievert during approximately 5 days. That includes the flight and the short stay in Brazil. So pretty much I received the dose that I would have received within 150 days from natural background radiation within Berlin. So yeah, I received pretty much around half a year worth of a dose, of a gamma radiation dose, just in the time I was in Brazil. So, well, that was expected, but it's still quite interesting to see it in a number on a paper. Also, I know that a lot of people like to compare, for example, an intercontinental flight to a chest radiograph. So this would have been an equivalent dose of about 8 chest radiographs, but it is not quite accurate because the gonads are much more sensitive to radiation than lung tissue, and it's actually worse of a dose if you receive it on all of your body, including the gonads, than just on your lungs, because like the lower abdomen, or the abdomen general, contains the most radiation sensitive organs, so it's not quite a good comparison. But yeah, as it seems to be very common to compare stuff to chest radiographs, this would have been 8 chest radiographs.